And I level up to 70, canceling the badge boost. Going into the final Pokemon of the game, is the Blizzard going to be enough to kill the Venusaur? Jigglypuff, arguably one of the cutest and most easily recognized of all Pokemon. But let's take a trip back to 1999 first, because we gotta laugh at this sprite. I mean, honestly, it is just atrocious. Yeah. Alright, it's time to talk about the rules of this challenge. Number 1, I can only use Jigglypuff, which means I can't evolve it. Number 2, can't use any items in battle. And number 3 is a special Elite Floor clause, which I'll get to later. Alright, let's start things off. The first battle of the game. And of course, Jigglypuff only starts with the move Sing, which is super awesome because I can't deal any damage. So basically, this battle is going to be a throwaway. Or so I think. You see, because the sleep mechanics in Generation 1 are just plain broken. And Bulbasaur just keeps staying asleep, and I keep dwindling down my PP, and then all of a sudden I'm struggling, and I'm winning? Okay, well, okay, I'll take the win. And that, of course, brings us to the best part of the challenge. You see, because Jigglypuff doesn't learn an attacking move until level 9, which means my only option is to grind against Metapods, and that is going to take a long time, let me tell you. How's your Uncle Jerry doing these days? He's actually in the hospital right now. Oh my god, mate, that's terrible. What happened? It was this Jigglypuff out in Viridian Forest. Jerry was out a couple days ago just taking a walk. This thing comes out of the bushes, starts singing, and next thing you know, he whipped his Jesus on him. It just beat him up. I mean, he's pretty beaten up. It's pretty bad. Well, let's give a warm welcome to our next singer coming all the way from Palatown. Before we go any further, let's take a look at Jigglypuff's stats. As you can see, base stat total of 270. Oh man, one of the lowest in the game. Absolutely horrendous. Attack, special attack, not great either, but that HP is pretty good. 115, not bad. Taking a look at the learn set here, you can see Pound at level 9, finally getting an attacking move. That is so good. Only base power 40 though, which kind of sucks. But at level 19, we're going to learn Defense Curl, and this is going to activate the Batch Boost glitch, giving a 12.5% boost to our attack every time we use it. And that's going to be really, really helpful. But the real money of this Jigglypuff is the TM set. I mean, my goodness. Normal, water, ice, fighting, grass, electric, psychic, you name it, they can learn it. My goodness, going to be really, really useful here. Now that I finally have an attacking move, I can go ahead and take on the rival. Saying coming in clutch here, putting that Pidgey to sleep. Pound doing some good action, heading into the Bulbasaur. Get hit with the Leech Seed here, unfortunately. But Pound is able to do just enough damage, and I'm able to win. So I head up to Brock's gym, taking on this Diglett here, putting him to sleep. Doing some pretty good damage, but the Sandshrew coming in with the Sand Attack, and that just kind of ruins this attempt. So gonna go ahead and level up a little bit, try again here at level 16. This time getting the Sandshrew to sleep here, doing some damage with Pound, and that is all good. Heading into Brock now at level 16. So the real challenge here is going to be to get past the Geodude with enough health to actually be able to defeat the Onyx. So this is more kind of a trial, seeing where things are at here at 16. We do have the move Disable, but unfortunately in Generation 1, Disable selects a random move and not the last previously used move. So it's not quite as useful as it is in later generations. But, it's a move, and it does, potentially help out. So, it's worth at least giving it a shot. So I managed to make it past the Geodude here, heading into Onyx, leveling up to 17, coming in at 18 HP. But the Onyx, of course, loves to use the move Bide, so that's why I've got to use these things in Disables, so I don't take too much damage. And Brock, of course, has an almost unlimited supply of full heals, which seems to really just frustrate me here, because if I could just put the Onyx to sleep, things would be much better. But no, Brock has a million full heals and just ruins everything. But, you got to give it a shot. You got to try. So here at 17, just trying to do our best and just not being successful. So I set up a little RNG test sequence here. Basically, I want to see if it's possible to win here at level 17, because you never know. So what I do is set up a little save state here on the Geodude and just see if I can get past it with, at least half health. I mean, I'm going to need a lot of health to get past this Onyx, because Pound, unfortunately, doesn't do very much damage against Rock type. So, you got to have a lot of HP if you want to have a chance. So I'm just trying. I'm trying. I mean, I spent a while here. This is just an abbreviation of how much time I spent trying to get past the Geodude with enough health. And, it's just terribly difficult, because Geodude can always get a crit tackle in and just ruin everything. So I give up, and I finally decide, I'm going to learn Defense Curl here. This is going to help out so much. So I head back into Brock here with the Defense Curl to save the day, stacking up on those defenses, hitting the Geodude with a Disable or two, trying to sneak in some damage. The Defense Curl is coming in super clutch here, reducing the damage from the Geodude, getting a lucky crit, taking me to Onyx with greater than half health, and things are looking really good here. Of course, Brock using those full heals, saving up on those sleeps, unfortunately, but gives me opportunities to stack up on the Defense Curl, max that out, hit some Disables in there, trying to make sure I don't take some damage from Bide, and then, of course, he keeps using those full heals, keep waking up, and then something miraculous happens, and he goes for Bide, and I missed that, which is just not a good thing. Hitting him with some pounds here while he's asleep. And then, of course, he comes in and hits me with that energy release. Not good. And then Brock somehow runs out of his full heals. And Onyx is staying asleep, and I'm hitting him with these pounds. Things are looking good, and my goodness, we've got the win. So it's time to take on Misty, and now that I have the first badge, the Defense Curl is going to activate Badge Boost, giving me 12.5% boost to my attack every time I use it. So just got to get this Staryu to sleep to be able to stack up here in my first attempt. Things looking okay, but not so great. So I go ahead and try again here. 23, getting Staryu asleep this time, hitting that RNG just like I like it, stacking up on those Defense Curls, boosting up my attack. He does get a crit Water Gun, which kind of sucks, but Staryu goes to sleep again here, letting me stack up on those Defense Curls very nicely here, hitting him with that Mega Punch. One hit KO this time. Starmie goes for the tackle twice in a row. Beautiful RNG, and we got the win. So I head up the bridge to fight Gary, and definitely overleveled here, but Pidgeotto's going to try to sneak in some of those sand attacks. Go ahead and use some Defense Curls, boosting up that physical attack, taking him out. Abra, of course, can attack you. Rattata and Bulbasaur going down without issues, which takes me to the next rival here on the SS, and Pidgeotto goes down without too much difficulty. Gotta go ahead and boost up these Defense Curls just to make sure that I'm gonna win this one here. That's okay. Tail Up's gonna help that boost, no problem. go ahead and rest up here, restoring that HP. Eradicate not doing too much damage. That's all right. Coming in with that double slap, taking him out. And Kadabra, of course, is going to come in here and disable that double slap. So I got to go for the special. And, of course, Kadabra has good special. So not going to do too much damage here, but eventually do take it out. Double slap gets restored. Gonna go ahead and use that against the Ivysaur. Growl is just gonna not help me too much here, but that's all right. Taking him out and getting to Lieutenant Surge. Voltorb coming in with the Screech, gonna boost that attack. Using some more defense curls, boosting up. Sonic Boom, no big deal. Got lots of HP, not an issue. Gotta go ahead and get boosted again by another Screech. Now my attack is super high. Coming in with that double slap, taking out the Pikachu. Raichu, gotta go ahead and miss here. Then go for the X speed, and Lieutenant Surge throws that battle. And we are on to fight the Giovanni battle in the game corner. Onyx coming out here. Not gonna be too worried about this one. I do have Bubble Beam. That's gonna work a lot, but I'm gonna boost up with some defense curls just to go ahead and give me some extra attack just in case. Going down without issues. Rhyhorn, no problems. Kangaskhan can cause some trouble, but got that defense curl boost. Taking him out with some body slams here, and that is the end of that. Moving on to Erika. This can be a bit of an issue because Victory Bell is going to use Razor Leaf, which is going to crit 97% of the time in Generation 1. But, you know, you gotta try, right? Gotta try. Hitting with that Sleep Powder. Wrap, of course, is super broken in Gen 1 based on speed, so not good for Jigglypuff. He's super slow. Getting that crit, of course, and that is the end of that attempt. Coming in here again. He's going to miss with the Sleep Powder. Really nice. Get that boost off the defense curl. I'm going to go ahead and hit with a Body Slam. He misses with Wrap. That's clutch. And then I got an early wake up here. And he does get Poison Powder, but not too concerned here. I do have the ability to heal. So I'm just going to go ahead and boost up here with some defense curls. Bind. Not going to do that much damage. Not too worried here. Hit him with the Body Slam. Violet Plume comes out, and I go ahead and take Erika out. No problem. And now it's time to head on down to Fuchsia City and take on Koga. And normally this battle can be pretty annoying given the combination of Toxic as well as the Self-Destruct from pretty much all of his Pokemon, and the minimizing from Muck. It can be annoying, but I've got Defense Curl and I have Rest, so I'm not too worried here. Boosting up with some Defense Curls, going ahead with some Body Slams, taking out the Coughing and the Muck, getting to the second Coughing. He goes down without issues, getting to Wheezing, and of course Koga goes for that X attack, helping me out with some good old Body Slams. I get the crit, and easy buddy here. Heading now over to Silphco, taking on Gary. And this Pidgeot, of course, does still know the move Sand Attack, and that is going to be a little bit annoying here. Hopefully get lucky here with some Wing Attack, non-crits, and some good old Whirlwinds, and manage to make it past without too much trouble. Heading into the Gyarados here, going for Sleep, trying to heal up, and then, of course, he hits me with that Hydro Pump, doing a lot of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and try again here, boosting up with some Defense Curls. I'm going to try to not take too much damage from the Pidgeot. Hit him with the Body Slam. He does get the crit Wing Attack. Super Sash, so I got to heal up here with the Sleep. Gyarados goes for Bite. Not too much damage, and then he gets the crit hit Hydro Pump, which is not good. So I'm going to go ahead and start that over again. And then, of course, Pidgeot just hit him with those Sand Attacks. Not good. Not going to tolerate it. Not going to do it. So I'm going to have to get lucky here and not get too much Sand Attacks, and he doesn't, so I managed to make it past. Doing well here. I get the Para on the Body Slam. Things are looking good, making it past the Gyarados. Getting pretty stoked here, but I do level up to 47, canceling the Badge Boost, which is not good. And then, of course, Growlithe gets the burn on the Ember, which is just going to lower that physical attack, and so I'm going to have to go ahead and sleep here. I do manage to make it past the confusion, which is great, and then the Alakazam disables my Body Slam, and that physical attack is going to be critical to take out the Alakazam. He's got a lot of special, so Bubble Beam is not going to do too much damage, so I need to keep boosting up. In the meantime, just waiting for that move to be available again, and it's still just unavailable. Not good, so I'm just going to keep taking some more defense curls here. Going to have to rest up again, and then he hits me with the Psy Beam. It's back to the Pidgeot again. Going for that quick attack. Love to see it. Goes for a Whirlwind twice in a row here. Letting me take him out with the Body Slam. Now I know I'm going to level up here to the Growlithe, so I'm going to go ahead and boost up further. Only taking, I think, 1 or 2 in the beginning, so I got a couple more I can do. No burns. Love to see it. Go to sleep. He gets the crit on the takedown. Does take some recoil. Hits me with the Leer, boosting my physical attack further. Going for that Roar. I finally wake up. You can see now takedown not doing very much damage at all. I'm able to now successfully outspeed the Alakazam, taking him out. And Venusaur, same thing. No trouble. Now it's time to take on Giovanni. This one shouldn't be too bad. I do have Defense Curl. I do have Bubble Beam. Of course, most of these attacks here are going to be all physical. Coming from Giovanni. So he's going to try to do some damage here with the Horn attacks and the Fury attacks. And I'm not too worried. Not too worried at all. Kangaskhan is the only Pokemon that can cause some potential trouble. Fortunately, no fighting type moves coming from him, but he hits pretty strong. So I'm going to go ahead and use that defense curl that I got for the beginning of the battle. I'm now nice and boosted up, taking out the Kangaskhan. Head me into the Rhydon, the Rhyhorn rather, and hit him with a Bubble Beam, no issues. Nidoqueen does have pretty good special, so he's going to tank these Bubble Beams pretty nicely here, but that's okay. I do have the ability to rest if needed. I'm going to go ahead and take out Nidoqueen and level up again, but the battle is over, so it's time to take on Sabrina, and this is going to be a difficult battle, to be honest, because I've got to get boosted up if I want to be able to outspeed these Pokemon, and that's going to be difficult. Because depending on the rolls, Psychics and Psybeams, they can crit and they're all based on speed. And Jigglypuff's super slow, so I'm just going to have to get lucky with some boosts here. Yeah, I don't. And Kadabra gets those crits on the Psychic. Love to see it. So I'm going to have to head and try again here to take on Sabrina. Just go ahead and boost up here, and then he gets that good old hit on the Psychic. And of course gets the crit. Love to see it. This process may go on for some time. I don't know, but I'm determined to try to win here without trying to level up too much more, because I don't even know what level I'd have to be to naturally outspeed the Kadabra. Who knows? It's just crit after crit and Psychic and Psybeam and so much damage. It's no good. It's really no good. You have to get lucky on a Disable, and he gets the crit, and it just keeps going on, and I try to sleep, and I try to boost, and he hits me with the Psybeam, and then he gets the crit again, and I'm starting to get pretty annoyed here. Starting to get annoyed at you, Sabrina. You're getting on my nerves. But Jigglypuff is determined to win. We gotta do it. We have to stay determined to win this fight. So I'm going to go ahead and boost up here against the Psychic. Hopefully not taking another crit, because that would be bad. Managed to boost up twice here, and then he hits me with the crit Psychic. Hate to see it. So I come up with the brilliant idea of just using Body Slam and not boosting up on the Kadabra, and it works. I make it past. Heading into Mr. Mime, I'm able to boost up on him. Now I'm able to tank some hits here. The rest of the Pokemon go down without issues. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. Kind of a easy strat, actually. Hindsight's 20/20, they say, So head on down to Blaine here against the Growlithe, who, for some reason, still knows Ember. I think the Arcanine knows Ember, too. Not sure why the game did this, but they just seem to not want to put powerful attacks, or they do Fire Blast coupled with Ember, and then it picks it at random, and so, yeah. Anyways, do you take the burn here? Go ahead and fall asleep and heal that up without issues. Blaine seems to like to use Super Potions on fully HP'd Pokemon. Doesn't make any sense at all, but buys me an extra turn, so I'm happy about that. I get the pair on the Rapidash, able to outspeed. Again, going for the Super Potion on a fully healed Arcanine. Kind of a bad move. And then he goes for Ember. Love to see it. Fire Blast doesn't kill. He goes for another Super Potion. Bubble Beam not doing too much here because of the badge boost cancelization. and that makes things a little difficult. So I'm going to go ahead and boost up here against the Growlithe again on my next attempt. He's going to keep spamming agility. That's fine. I'm fully boosted now. Got to hit with that body slam. Going into Ponyta, taking him out. No problems. Now I'm outspeeding Rapidash. I'm leveling up, of course, canceling the badge boost. But now I get the pair on the body slam, and then Blaine throws. And battle's over. Heading into Giovanni. This one should be pretty easy. I do have Bubble Beam. Once again, coming in clutch here, but I'm going to boost up with those defense curls because it's going to boost my speed, it's going to boost my special. It's going to make it really easy for me to take out these Pokemon. Dugtrio does survive that Bubble Beam, barely. Nidoqueen taking some significant damage, going down in 2. Nidoking, again, taking a lot of damage. Thrash, not doing much after the boost. Heading into the Rhydon, tries to go for Horn Drill. Not going to work against me, buddy. Nice try. Heading now into the rival battle before the Elite Four, and Pidgeot is going to go for a quick attack, going for some agilities here, going for some whirlwinds, not doing anything, giving me plenty of opportunity to boost up here with Defense Curl. And he's going to go for some more wing attacks, and I'm just continually boosting up and hitting those body slams and taking out the Pidgeot, heading on into the Rhyhorn. Bubble Beam just takes him out without issue. Heading into the Gyarados here, getting the para on the body slam. Growlithe, of course, is going to use agility here. Getting past him with some Bubble Beams. Heading into Alakazam. He's going to go ahead and hit me with Reflect. I'm going to hit him with the Body Slam, but of course he gets the crit hit Psychic. So I'm going to have to head and try again here against Pidgeot. He gets the crit hit on the Quick Attack, but I'm able to boost up with some Defense Curls. Tries to use Whirlwind again. Not going to work. Not sure why the AI thinks it's a good idea to go for Whirlwind, but it's not going to work, so stop trying to use it. But hey, man, gotta exploit that Gen 1 AI, right? So you go ahead and boost up here, hit Pidgeot with the Body Slam, head into the Rhyhorn again, Bubble Beam, taking him out, no issues. Going to Gyarados once more. I'm going to hit with that Bubble Beam. That way I just get that extra little bit of damage, so I come in with the Body Slam, get the guaranteed kill. Coming into Growlithe, who go for Ember. Not going to do much damage again. Bubble Beam taking him out in 2. No issues. Back to Alakazam. I get the para on the Body Slam, and I outspeed and take him out. Of course, Venusaur is going to hit me with that Vine Whip. And then I get the para on the Body Slam. He goes for Growth, and that is it. And now it's time for the Elite Four. All right, Lorelei is up first here. Going to do a little trial run at level 56. See how Jigglypuff does. I do have some rare candies saved up. Can use those, but definitely going to be making sure that I save one for the final battle, because what happens if you level up is you cancel the badge boost. So I want to try to avoid that during the rival battle, because that can be quite difficult. Sometimes you just can't avoid it, but if you save one rare candy and you use it right before the fight, then at least you're fresh on your EXP and you got a chance. So anyways, I'm trying here on this first run, and Lapras is just hitting really hard here. Those crit hit Body Slam, hitting me with the Hydro Pump. You know, but maybe I can get some better RNG here. So I go ahead and try again, boosting up with some Defense Girls. Dugong, of course, loving to go to sleep, but I have rest too, buddy. So just know that, just remember that. Thunderbolt surprisingly does not kill here in a 2-shot. Use the third one here, boost up some more against the Cloyster. I'm going to take him out nearly with the Thunderbolt. Do have to use the second one. Slowbro, again, super tanky. Eating that Thunderbolt. It's boosted, mind you. Now, Jigglypuff's special is not that great, but it is pretty boosted up. So, anyways, Jinx, you know, eating that pretty nicely as well. Lapras, of course, super tanky. Now that I've leveled up, canceling the badge boost, and I can't possibly defeat it. So, you know, I just give up and use up a bunch of rare candies. Try again here at 65. See how we do. See if that level difference is going to be just enough to help us out here. Because we were close to killing him a lot of times. So I think with the extra levels, yep, should be super easy here. Easy Okos after a couple boosts. Jinx does eat a Thunderbolt pretty nicely here. Lapras, again, super tanky. Eats that Thunderbolt. But I'm going to go to sleep here trying to heal up. And he gets a crit Body Slam. Hate to see it. So go ahead and use another rest. These Hydro Pumps now not doing very much damage at all. Then I'm fully boosted. Going down with an easy Thunderbolt to the face. And that means that Bruno is up next. And of course, normal versus fighting, not great, but that's okay because I got Defense Girl going to boost up here against the Onix. And just in case I get hit hard with something like a submission, you know, should be okay. At least at least for the most part. And even counter for that matter. I mean, he's got a lot of HP, so gonna boost up here against the Onyx. He's not gonna do too much damage, but after a couple boosts, gonna head go to sleep here, healing up and getting ready for the incoming Pokemon. But at this point, with enough boosts, I should hopefully be able to outspeed most of the Pokemon. So gonna go against this Hitmonchan, taking it out easily. Hitmonlee. I'm gonna go ahead and save those Psychics because I will need those for Agatha. So I'm going to go ahead and try to use some on the Onyx here. Get the Para on the Body Slam. Having to use another Psychic, unfortunately. And Machamp eats a Psychic, surprisingly, going for Focus Energy, which, of course, in Generation 1 actually lowers your critical hit chance. So kind of a bad move there, Bruno. Going to head into Agatha now. And, of course, the mainstay is going to be, again, Defense Curl Badge Boost strategy. Because I don't have a lot of Psychics left. And only have 6. And basically, this is going to be rough. And so I'm going to have to be boosted up if I'm going to kill the Gengar and the Arbok and the other Gengar. I can take out the Golbat and the Arbok with some Body Slams, but I literally can't hit those Pokemon. And these are the most super effective moves that I have. And I really don't want to get rid of Body Slam, so I'm going to have to use Psychic here, which means I need to be boosted up. Again, you're going to be risking leveling up. That could potentially throw things off. You know, and it's, you know, Agatha, of course, you know, loves to hit you with those Confused Rays, loves to hit you with the Hypnosis, steal some of your HP with Dream Eater, and of course, Golbat has Haze, which is going to reset all of your stat changes. So if you've, you know, double teamed, or defense curled, or something else, it could reset it and really throw things off, which could be super, super annoying. So we'll go ahead and head into the Haunter now, going for some Nightshade, and hit him with the Psychic. And now I've run out of PP, and that is not good news because I literally can't hit this Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and try again. Going ahead with the Confuse Ray. Gonna head and do some damage to myself. Not good. Hate to see that. And I go to sleep here, healing up. Gengar, of course, going for the Dream Eater and getting the crit. Hate to see that. Not good, and my dream was eaten. And that was the end of that attempt. So you're going to have to try again here. Switching immediately into the Golbat, which is very surprising. Don't see that often. Going for a Wing Attack. Expecting Haze, and he goes for Haze, of course. Now clearing my defensive changes. I'm going to go ahead and use Defense Curl again. And go to sleep. Healing up. Hits me with the Supersonic. You know, getting the crit on the Wing Attack. Not doing too much damage, but Psychic, of course, coming to the rescue here. Heading into the next Gengar. Gonna have to boost up here because I need to do as much damage as I possibly can to save my PP. And this is gonna be challenging, let me tell you. But now I've got a little bit more PP left. I think I found an Ether in my bag and used that. So I got full 10 at least this time. So I have a decent chance at it. I'm gonna go ahead and use Psychic here again. Just not doing much damage now. This is not good. And I'm gonna have to go to sleep here and see if I can boost up against the Haunter. He hits me with that Dream Eater, doing a pretty decent amount of damage. And he hits me with another Hypnosis, getting the crit on that Dream Eater. Not good, man. Haunter just coming in here, wretched, Agatha, wretched. And trying again here. Gengar hitting with those Nightshades, getting the confusion damage myself. It's rough, you know. Agatha's just Agatha, and this is just the way these battles go. It's just super annoying, and sometimes it is time consuming because you just have to wait for the proper RNG to get lucky. And that's what we're doing here. We're pretty much waiting for the RNG that we need. We need the misses on the Hypnoses and the not hurting yourself on the confusions. I mean, that's what you pray for. I mean, that's Pokemon in a nutshell, but that's Gen 1. I mean, that's just what it is. So you just, there's no way around it. You just, either that or you just over level, and, you know, there's no fun in going in here to level 100. You know, of course I'll win. So it's fun to try the lower levels here. So we go ahead and just have to boost up. Heading to the Golbat now, and I go for Psychic, and then he's going to hit me with that Wing Attack again, and that is it for him. Heading back to the Haunter. I need that Nightshade, hitting the Psychic again, not doing too much damage because I've leveled up. So I've canceled that badge boost now that I'm at 67. He hits me with the Dream Eater. He restores his own HP. I'm going to go for the Psychic here. Again, not doing that much damage. And this is not looking good here for my PP. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it on this attempt. Acid is just getting a crit, not good. Going down to 18 HP, and then suddenly Acid only does 14 damage. And that's incredible. And I'm able to take out the Arbok heading into the final Gengar here. He poisons me. I only have one left. And is this going to be enough? I don't know, and it's not. I don't get the crit, and that is it. I ran out of PP once again. Gotta watch for those level ups. It could be pretty rough here because you're gonna lose the badge boost, and then you're just down to a base Jigglypuff, and Jigglypuff just has really bad attack. So it's gonna take a lot of hits, and I just don't have the PP to survive that. So I just have to get lucky here. I need to time my boost properly, so I can either save some more boosts until I get to level 67, or you know, pretty much that's about it. I mean, that's all I really can do here. But I've got 12 now that I added some extra PP with the PP up because I was like, look, I just need more PP. I mean, that's my only issue here. If I had 20, it'd be no problem. Then Golbat comes in with this haze. That actually helps me because I was already boosted before. And then it reset the stat changes again. So now I can use Defense Curl again. And I can reboost up at level 67, reactivating the badge boost. So this is a prime opportunity. So thank you, Golbat. Thank you for that haze. I appreciate it. It's actually saving the day here. Now I'm boosted. Now I'm doing some damage. Oh man, things are looking good. He hits me with the Screech. I go for the Body Slam, getting the Para on the Arbok. And then he hits me with the Screech, further boosting my stats, helping me out here. Thank you, Arbok. I appreciate that. You're helping my speed. You're helping my special, making things real nice here. And that means Gengar is up next, and they go for Dream Eater here on the first turn. Love to see that. I don't quite kill with the second hit. Do get a crit on the last one, but that doesn't matter because I got the win. All right, Lions, time to feel the wrath of Jigglypuff. Gotta come in here with a defense girl, but he hits me first with the Hyper Beam, doing a significant amount of damage. But I go right to sleep here on that rest turn. After the single boost, not doing too much damage now. Able to get some more boost in here against the Gyarados. Gonna have to boost up here because I'm gonna need to do a lot of damage to be able to take him out here. The funny thing is, Gen 1 always says super effective against Gyarados with Ice Beam, but it's actually neutral damage with the water typing, having the damage from the super effective damage for the flying type. But, you know, Gen 1 got a lot of things wrong, you know, but, you know, still love it. Still love it. And so, anyways, going for the rest here, going to have to heal up now. Gyarados, of course, not doing too much damage with the Hydro Pump this time. Hit me with the Dragon Rage. Love to see that. Jigglypuff being nice and super bulky on the HP department. Getting some boosts in here. Go for that Body Slam, and I take out the Gyarados. Dragonair now. Shook it down the Ice Beam. Super easy, no problem. I do level up to 68 now, canceling the badge boost, but Dragonair is still so weak to that ice. Aerodactyl doing a pretty significant amount of damage now. Gonna have to take the risk of potentially being at the Dragonite's mercy, and it pays off. Go ahead and take some rest here. Dragonite is going to go for agility because sometimes Dragonite does that. And now it starts spamming barrier and hit with an Ice Beam. Just a lot of damage, taking it out now in 2 hits. And Lance has been defeated. So it's time to head into the rival battle against the Pidgeot. Gonna go for the defense curl. He hits me with the crit wing attack, but not doing too much damage. Getting in some more defense curls here. Boosting up against the Pidgeot. Tries to go for Whirlwind again. Not gonna work in a battle. Sorry, man. Just not gonna work. He's gonna go for Sky Attack here. He started to glow. But I'm not too worried about getting too much damage. But I do want to go to sleep here just to protect. And again, that boosted defense just really coming in handy here. Wing Attack barely doing anything against me there. Sky Attack still not even much damage at all. Does tank a Ice Beam here. Surprisingly tanky against it, I guess. Alakazam has terrible physical defense. Going down with the Tri-Beam easy. Rhydon coming up next. And I'm going to have to go for the Ice Beam action here against him. Seeing how much damage I do, and I don't quite kill him. Go for the Ice Beam again. Now heading to the Gyarados here. Going to have to hit him with a Tri-Attack. Hoping for a burn or something. Maybe not. Doesn't get it. Hits me with the Hydro Pump. Go for another Tri-Attack. Don't quite kill. And Gyara misses on the Hydro Pump, saving this run. Incredible. Go for the Leer. Gonna further boost my stats. Love to see it. Now I outspeed. Hit with that Tri-Attack. Arcanine. Gonna outspeed me here. And the crit hit takedown. Hate to see that. Absolutely hate to see it. Heading again back to the Pidgeot. Going for Whirlwind. Not gonna work, my friend. Wing Attack. Barely doing anything. He mirror moves my defense curl. Then goes for Sky Attack again. Not doing that much damage at all here with Sky Attacks. And he's just pretty much making it easy for me. Boost up here a little bit, just save my HP because I know I'm going to need it. It wakes up finally, hit with that Ice Beam, and I get the freeze on the Pidgeot. Love to see that freeze action. Not that it really mattered. Pidgeot wasn't going to do much damage to me. Heading into the Rhydon now, gonna hit him with an Ice Beam, and this time taking him out completely. Hitting the Gyarados, doing a little bit of damage, so I'm putting him in range for that Tri-Attack. And that takes him out. Heading into their Arcanine now, and I outspeed, hit with the Tri-Attack, and he goes for Roar. Bad move there, my friend. And now I'm heading into the Venusaur for the first time. Venusaur going for growth here. I hit with the Ice Beam, but barely doing any damage. Venusaur is so tanky. This is going to be rough after the level up. Not sure what to do here. So he goes for Solar Beam, and that is it. So I'm going to go back and try again here. This time with Blizzard, going for the crit. And I'm going to have to heal here. This is my only option against this Venusaur. He hits me with another Solar Beam. Terrible. And the Razor Leaf, of course, always critting 97% of the time, which is pretty much guarantee it. So I'm going to have to go for the Double Team strat now, replacing my Defense Girl with my Double Team TM, and Pidgeot goes for Mirror Move. I don't want this to happen too much, or I could have difficulty hitting it, but I do hit through all that. I hit him with the Blizzard, then go for the Tri-Attack, taking him out. And we're going to go for the Alakazam against Double Team. Again, got to boost up. Psychic not doing that much damage now. He's going to go for Recover while fully healed. Bad choice. AI is like, well, I haven't used this move in a while, so I might as well use it. Okay, whatever. Works for me. He goes down with the Tri-Attack, heading into the Rhydon now. Blizzard, no problem. Gyarados. We are going to have to go for Tri-Attack right off the bat, and we don't do it, but he goes for Leer, and it fails. Heading into the Arcanine now, outspeeding again. He just loves to use these Embers. Again, not a powerful move. Why do you have it? Don't know. Heading into that Venusaur once more. I'm going to go for Blizzard this time, and I get the crit. Oh, man. Now he misses for Mega Drain. Oh, man, and then he hits with Mega Drain, getting the crit. Oh, and then Blizzard doesn't quite take him out. Oh my goodness, he is tanky. Finally, hitting him with that last Blizzard, and the game has been won. Congratulations, Jigglypuff. You are the champion. Thanks for tuning into today's video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can be sure to catch my next video.